Hello.
Hello. Welcome to day 3 or possibly day 5 of Glastonbury, depending on when you got here. It's Sunday. It's the final night.
The sun is shining, blinding in the eyes.
It's quite blinding, isn't it? But that's glorious.
Yeah, it's great. Yeah.
What a great way to end the festival. This is the last Glastonbury until 2019.
Yeah, and it has been a pretty epic one.
It
so
has. It's been huge. What's happened in the last 24 hours, Dan?
So Foo Fighters headline last night. Did a long hit-packed set, to use the old cliche, and ended with big sort of firework explosions. And,
During Everlong, wasn't it?
Yes. A favourite one of yours.
Favourite one of everyone.
Yeah, and apparently they had Johnny Depp, who's been everywhere this weekend, with partying backstage afterwards, and Lars Ulrich, who always likes to pop up here.
I love that Johnny Depp didn't just come to introduce his films on Friday, but stayed for the whole weekend.
Yeah. If he fancies popping round, Johnny, do come by our camp.
Johnny, we'll be here for a bit. Nice to catch up.
Oh, sorry. And then today we had the big thing is always the Sunday oldies set, isn't it? So it's like Lionel Richie's done that, and Dolly Parton and various people through the years. And today it was the Bee Gee, Barry Gibb, and he did all the Bee Gee songs.
He did.
He wore a little gold jacket, which was nice. And
huge crowd for Barry.
There's always a massive crowd. A lot of people dressed in Bee Gees regalia, a lot of Bee Gees signs. So people enjoyed that. And there was a big secret show this afternoon as well, wasn't there?
There was. The John Peel tent. If you heard rumours of what the secret set might be, which it seemed like a lot of people had done, you'd be well advised to have got there a long time before it started, because it was indeed the Killers. There's new music coming from them soon. It's the first show in a while over here, right?
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
And it was absolutely rammed.
And obviously they could headline in their own right, so having them in John Peel in the afternoon is pretty big.
Just as the sun came out as well, so it was kind of a mad, boiling hot scrum to see Brandon Flowers and crew. But yeah, it was great. It was a really, really special moment for the last day. And
also playing today was the Courteeners, who we caught up with earlier on. So here's a video of Kevin E.G. Perry interviewing them backstage earlier on.
Hi, I'm Kevin E.G. Perry, and we're backstage at the other stage in the Courteeners dressing room with Liam Frey. Liam, you're about to play the other stage.
Yeah, in about half an hour or so. Yeah.
How are you feeling?
Pretty good. Yeah, excited. This is the 10th anniversary of when we first played. We played 2007, so I think we've done 7.
You've done in that time. To play it every couple of years, basically, don't you?
So it's always amazing. It just seems like there's a real air of positivity as well in the air. Like I watched Mr. Corbyn yesterday and stuff, and it just feels like there's a real air of optimism around this place, but in general, I guess. So it's quite exciting, really, to be part of it.
Yeah, I mean, certainly we were talking earlier about this time last year, it was Brexit, it was raining. You kind of felt there was a bit of a gloom over the festival, but this year, everything seems to be going well.
And it has to get sometimes so shit, doesn't it, before things can get any better, I guess. But I hate the word vibe, but there is a really, really nice vibe, you know. Yeah. It feels like a corner might be being turned, I think.
What did you think of Jeremy Corbyn's speech yesterday?
That was great. I thought, because I've liked him, for a long time, and I never really got that thing about people saying he's like would be a bad leader, you know, just because he doesn't, you know, you don't need to shout and bawl and whatever to be a good leader, you know, compassion and he cares, you know. So, and I think people respect him. And not many politicians get respect, do they? So I think if you're looking for someone to lead your team and you respect them, you know.
And certainly it felt fitting that he was doing the pyramid stage at Glastonbury. Glastonbury was like the left field tent. There's been a long tradition of that sort of politics here, and it seems like that's almost kind of going mainstream now, doesn't it?
It was great watching him. It felt like he was headlining. You could tell he was really enjoying it.
I think he's certainly got the biggest crowd.
Yeah.
Perhaps even bigger than Dolly Parton.
Really?
Which is...
really, is that true? Yeah.
So.
Amazing. Yeah, I mean, even just watching it, like watching the at the Libertines gig and seeing the crowd go for it and stuff, and it's got such a support. Yeah, it's kind of good, really, because like I said, like politicians usually they don't connect with people, and it just seems human, you know. So yeah, it seemed like it was a fucking amazing atmosphere there.
Speaking of headliners, Emily Eavis has mentioned that you were potential. You're up for it, I presume?
Well, always up for it, yeah. But we're happy with where we are now, you know, we're just creeping up. But one day, yeah, absolutely, I'd absolutely love to. I think we'd all love to. I like the fact we're about to earn our stripes as well, though. You know, they've played it 7 times. I think the first time we played was on this unsigned stage to like 150 people, and it's just gradually got a bit bigger each time. So who knows? If you're watching, Emily, we're available.
And okay, so I know she's booking the headliners now. You've got a year off. Okay. Who would you like to see? Who do you think should headline?
Don't know. Daft Punk could be good, right? I'm just trying to think if there's anybody. I think the National are definitely close to it. I don't know, it's weird. I would have said the Maccabees. I think the Maccabees could have done it. I think they could have done it this year. Wouldn't that have been amazing, you know, for them to bow out like that? And I think they're big enough, you know. Last album was at #1. So I'd have liked to have seen that, but I heard they're doing a secret set, but I guess it's not happening, right?
I don't think so. I believe the Killers are doing a secret set right now.
Oh, so. I hope it's finished before we fucking go on. So maybe no one there.
And just finally, what are your plans for this evening? Are you get off the leash
yes, absolutely, yeah.
Where's your favourite place to head in Glastonbury? Go down to the southeast corner?
Do you know what? I explore as far as I see a group of friends that I know, and then I'm like, and it's hard, and it's trying to pull people in different directions, and the last thing you need at Glastonbury is to be stranded on your own, and that has happened a few times. Phone dies. Sometimes that's when you have the most fun though, because then it's like you have to get stuck in with other people or whatever. So I'm just looking forward to it. Can't wait, man. Really looking forward to it.
Cheers, man.
Thanks, man.
Pleasure.
Nice one.
That was Liam Frey talking to Kevin E.G. Perry earlier on today. At this time in the festival, I think it's fair to say everyone's a little bit broken.
I mean, I can smell you from here. So, yeah.
He's not joking.
I mean, I feel completely broken. It is a 3-day festival, but really everyone arrives here on the Wednesday. It's but it's easier when it's not muddy, like it has been this year.
Oh, it's been bloody lovely. But still, there are a fair few people walking around looking a little bit like zombies. We caught up with someone earlier. We ran a Glastonbury amnesty to hear their weirdest, worst, and strangest tales.
Smelliest,
yeah. Definitely smelliest tales from this year's festival. Let's have a look.
It's the last day of Glastonbury 2017. Everyone's incredibly broken and fragile, and we're asking them, what's the weirdest thing that's happened to you this weekend?
The weirdest thing I saw at Glastonbury was probably myself running through the crowd screaming my friends on a period, just so we could get through the crowd a lot faster.
So the worst thing I had in Glastonbury so far is, well, shit on my tent. And it's not my shit, but not very nice.
There's a lot of bare bums. My friend Joe got really excited for a certain Katy Perry song and screamed. Everyone turned around to see what he was screaming about, and then he had to confess that he didn't actually know the words to that song.
I was in a rave watching Major Lazer, and this guy next to me was pissing in a bottle when I went on my leg.
A bloke wearing a domino suit with nothing underneath, so he just had his knob flopping out.
A lot of people there who no doubt are looking forward to that shower when they get home.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're still with us and your stomach's not churning, then we've got something special for you next. So this is the last Glastonbury until 2019. There isn't one next year, which is
sad.
Yeah, it's very sad. It's for the benefit of the festival in the long run, because keeps Michael Eavis' cows happy, and it does apparently allow them time to sort of conceive new things and come up with like new ways of thrilling us.
Right, I thought you meant conceive new cows then.
No, oh right, yeah, that's I'm pretty confused.
No. Emily Eavis said that they need a break, think of new ideas. They're also working on a new exciting project for 2021 called the Variety Bazaar.
Yeah.
It's going to be a new festival, not on this site, somewhere new, undisclosed. But Kevin caught up with Emily earlier to hear some more about her festival highlights and what's in store for 2019 and the Variety Bazaar.
So we're back in 2019 for the next festival. Yeah. Then 2020 is the 50th anniversary. Is that right? So you're already looking ahead. Is it right? You've already booked some people for that?
We've booked some. We've booked a couple of bands, but I can't give anything away. It's too early. And also, like, anything can happen. We're trying not to confirm too much because it's a long time, and we kind of want to look at all the options and really kind of make sure that it's right. But yeah, luckily you know, we're in a really good place, and there's lots of great bands that want to play.
And then after that, there's a Variety Bazaar, happening in 2021.
Yep, that's right.
So what can you tell us about that? Have you got the site for that yet?
We're looking at 3 different sites at the moment, and that is, I'm really excited about that. I think doing something different on a new site and kind of looking at a whole new space is quite appealing, quite exciting as well. There's something amazing about the familiarity of here. You know, this is our home, this is where we live, walk around these fields every day of the year pretty much. So we know each hedgerow and each tree and where, you know, the limits to what you can put in a field. Whereas looking at new sites with like different landscapes is quite exciting. What we can put in those places and what we could, having some rolling installations and stuff. So yeah, we're onto that, but that's another thing really for next year when we've got a bit more time.
Am I right in thinking that it's going to be a bit more sort of like the Shangri-La, more art installations, maybe a bit more of a sort of Burning Man vibe to it?
Probably a bit more like Shangri-La and Block 9 and the Greenfields, and I'm giving everybody, it'll be the same team of people, so everybody will have a space, and it just depends on where we do it really as to kind of how big it is and stuff, but that's all stuff for next year.
Perfect. And so what's been the one moment this year for you? If I force you to pick one.
Oh no, you can't. I can't. There have been so many moments. Every day there has been so many moments that I think this can't be beaten, and then something else happens which is like equally amazing in a completely different way. So many great musical moments, and many that I've missed. So, you know, like a lot to catch up on next week when I can watch some of it. But I think definitely Stormzy will have to headline one day. I mean, he was phenomenal last night. If anything has come through in quite a kind of obvious way, it's that. You know, that was such a great moment.
So there we are. That was Emily Eavis, the woman that throws the best party in the world, and we all thank her for it. And this is, as we said, it's nearly over. So but there's still a couple of thrills to come. So what's your plan for this evening?
Well, it's Sheeran versus BBK this evening.
Yeah, who wins?
I've seen Skepta a couple of times this year. I saw BBK last year. They certainly put on a good show.
So you're saying BBK?
I mean,
I
think I'm saying BBK. Yeah.
I'll do Sheeran. So Sheeran's going to get an enormous crowd out.
He will.
So, yeah.
He will.
He's closing it off, and that will be it. Well, apart from everyone will then descend on the sort of the other bits. Party till dawn. Wake up to the apocalyptic wasteland that is Glastonbury on a Monday morning.
Is that going to be us, Dan?
Well, no, I'm going to be a sensible goer. I also feel like I might just sleep for a week.
Yeah.
But,
we can do that tomorrow.
Yeah. But that's it from us this year. Thank you very much for watching. Thanks for following what we've been doing on NME, and see you here in 2019.
See you then.